Thanks, Smitha.
Smitha, we'll request you to be on stage for the next session.
Thanks, Smitha. I think it was very good. Especially you touched upon the high maturity implementation, pragmatic view, work with customers and moving on to the next session. It is on bridging the eagle's eye and warmth view. I would like to invite Mosesraj and Smitha. Mosesraj? Smitha? Mosesraj comes with over 14 years of experience. He was associated with Infosys Technologies as Principal Quality Program and with MRF Tires as Production Officer. He was key agent in shifting gears to high maturity journey in Collabra. Manages the quality team in Collabra and is the key thinker for change management initiatives. We have also got his colleague Smitha, comes with 9 years of experience. She was previously associated with Shobha Renaissance Information Technology as Quality Manager. She currently anchors strategic change management initiatives in Collabra. She anchors CSAT initiative. Her key strengths include program management, managing improvement work groups, software quality, managing organizational change. So, a lot of change management. Now, I think they'll be talking this with respect to bridging the eagle's eye and warmth view.
Thank you so much. My name is Moses. For a while, when I thought people walking out, I was wondering if there will be anyone left out. Thank you so much for attending the session. Very good morning. My name is Moses. She's Smitha. Somewhere when I saw the list published initially, my presentation was the last. And it got to the first session when they published the final agenda. And it is slowly getting pushed out. And we're almost in lunch. We'll try to do the best to manage time. And I got the privilege to talk to some of the guys whom we worked with, and it's nice to be again in the same room, working sort of together. I think before I start the topic, I thought it's better to reflect a story. It was actually recited by, actually told by once by Mr. Narayan Murthy. I don't think I stand a chance to replicate the way he would have told it, but I'll do it in my own style. There was a stone cutter. He was cutting stones day after day because it was feeding him and his family. And one day, an architect looked at this. He walked up to him. He asked him, "Friend, what are you doing?" He said, "Sir," he gave a quizzical look. He said, "Sir, I'm cutting stones. It feeds me and my family." And this guy took up a picture of something. He showed him, "Do you like this?" And he looked at the picture. He obviously exclaimed to him, "That's an amazing one. It's a very beautiful one. And it's a beautiful piece of monument." And this man paused and looked at him. The stones you are cutting is actually going to be used for this building. Now, what do you think this 1 minute miniature talk, or rather less than a minute miniature talk, has done to this guy's motivation? It's immense. That's exactly what we are talking about. A vision which is daunting, how do we translate that vision into something of meaning to the guy who is on the ground? As a quality person leading a quality function, my objective, if I have to summarize, is to get my organization to be a benchmark in something or other which will make some meaning to my clients. Right? How do I translate it? That's the challenge. When early in my life I heard a story and it has got etched to my mind. This is told by, this story was somewhere stated in Japan, and the story goes like this. A lady was there in a bus, in a public bus. She saw a seat that was torn, and unlike many of us, she opened her bag, took up a needle and a thread. She started stitching it. By the time she got down, she has done her work. I'm not sure how true the story is. I believe there is an element of truth in it. But here we see every person on the ground has some motivation to see and contribute to the well-being of the organization. Can we translate such a phenomenon in our organizations? Right? Today, I stand here to present a view on it, an attempt we have done on it, not as a leader that we have achieved everything there, but we have tried an attempt. If there is a word that we can put to our presentation, I think it will be a practitioner rather than a leader. So we humbly present our approach that we did there. We carefully chose the topic, Eagle's Eye, or bridging the Eagle's Eye with the worm's view. Why Eagle's Eye? A CEO was once asked a question, whom will you choose if you have to get a set of guys to be part of your strategic planning exercise? This guy said, it will be a set of eagle visionaries. There are certain guys who can think ahead, who can see ahead and all that. And there are people on the ground, day after day, doing monotonous work, doing coding, doing testing. We may think it's all innovative. At the end of it, it is very monotonous and repeating. How do we translate? Is there a gap between that to this? Yes, there is indeed. How do we bridge this gap? So that's why we chose these two words carefully.